There's actually a leaf that got stuck in my fender. Oh, interesting. A zip tie got stuck in my... What the F are you doing in there? Did a zip tie really get stuck in my rear wheel? What? That would be fun. His cats are not with him right now, and he seems to not want to be alone. Are we riding home with you tonight? Yes. Yes, we are. This is an LG G8 phone. I don't have a proper mount, so it's going to be like all wobbly and shit. But this is all you get because it is 12 o'clock. I'm moving my store around because I was going to wait until I had a day off, since I haven't had a day off since July 4th, to move my setup around. But somebody decided to steal their iPhone today. It was sitting right on that counter. I had the front desk clerk sitting there, and so now we moved the desk over here so that that counter is behind the front desk clerk rather than next to them, because I didn't think that some degenerate would steal a screen repair on a fucking 6-year-old cell phone. But such that we do live in New York, and New York is filled with degenerates, none of which you should trust. Okay, so I will be back. I'm not done cleaning. As you can see, there's a bunch of wires and shit on the floor over there. There's 2 speakers sitting in there. There's this table over here I don't know what to do with. So I'm going to be back nice and early tomorrow morning to make this better before opening. Let's get my bike out here. I take a nice happy ride home. It's funny because like I'm always aware of this, even if I'm dead tired. But I figure let's test the new person. Let's see how they're doing. Let's see how they can juggle a phone call plus dealing with people. I go to eat my lunch in the back. There's a phone sitting on the counter. I come back 15 minutes later after eating my food and talking to Paul. Oh yeah, this phone got taken and we are running after her to try to find it. I'm like, seriously? That's my punishment for taking a break. So we have rearranged the entire store. No lunch break goes unpunished, as they said in Wicked the Musical. I think that's the line. That's what Alphaba was saying. Alphaba. Remember the musical we saw, Go? Yeah. No, there's no lunch break goes unpunished. I'm pretty sure you got the line wrong. Okay, let's see. Is my wire plugged in? My GoPro wire is not plugged in. That's lame. All right. How did you come unplugged? Let's see. Okay, unplug back in. My GoPro wire came unplugged. So late. Oh, shit. Okay. At this point, we are going to commence the ride at the speed that I am comfortable with. Yeah, the camera angle sucks, but it's actually not bad quality. This is not 100 amps, I wish. We're working on getting a better battery. No, it's not. I can turn it, I can do this, but I can't make it higher. Yeah, it doesn't stick up off the bike. It doesn't like go up in the angle that I need, so I can only do diagonal if you want to be able to see things. I could yeah, no, I need a different bike stand for the phone to do that. I'm streaming from the phone, by the way, rather than the GoPro, because streaming from the GoPro takes about 30 minutes to set up. So I'm thinking that Mr. Clinton, the thing is, I've never been a big fan of sponsorships, but then again, I have my own money. The problem is that Mr. Clinton, he's living on a very fixed income. So Mr. Clinton has been thinking about Greenies sponsorship. And I'm thinking that if Mr. Clinton wants to go, if he understands the terms of service of the contract, I'm thinking of supporting him if he'd like to go ahead with something like that. I'm curious what you all think. Well, I mean, they'd offer him one. I mean, have you seen that cat? He's beautiful. He's the Brad Pitt of cats. I don't know if you guys can hear that. There's a leaf that's rustling inside my front fender, and I haven't been able to reach it. It's right out of reach of my metal rod. It's driving me crazy. Voice not clear. Did mic move? There is no microphone. This is the LG G8 phone. This is LG G8 phone, just straight up as it is. What the hell is everybody dressed in all pink and glow in the dark stuff? What is going on here? Oh, look, somebody on the left has all pink. On the right is all pink. Is it Hello Kitty Day or something? Did that person just do something like a U-turn, or am I just losing my mind? The Uber in front of me. People drive like shit. The taxi drivers will not think twice about killing you in New York if it means they get to their destination 10 seconds faster.
The automatic gain control lowers the microphone levels due to the wind. You had to fix a board that had a hole through it like iPad Rehab did today. Yeah, I've worked on boards with holes before. I mean, again, some are fixable, most are not. Let's be real here. Like for every board that Jessa fixes that has a hole through it, I'm pretty certain that she's had a lot with holes through them that were just a complete waste of her time. Sometimes holes are just not meant to be drilled. Sometimes that's what makes it fun. I just heard something fall off my bike. I'm kind of curious what that was. But, oh well, I'm sure it wasn't important. Go, Uber, go! Uber fuckface. Uber fuckface. Why are you stopping in the middle of the road, you dumb fuck? This guy in front of me just stopped for like a good 5 seconds for no reason. Uber-related brain damage. Okay, Williamsburg Bridge is up next. Are you ready? All right, so this is the Williamsburg Bridge. Let's see what kind of time we get going over the Williamsburg Bridge. Ready? Set? Go! I have not put a hat on my cat. Although I have heard of a cat in a hat. The Cat in the Hat series always struck me as really fucking strange. I always thought that that Cat in the Hat was a pedophile or something. He creeped me out. I had nightmares about that shit as a kid. Yeah. Lower, Erica. Lower, 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 lower. Talk a little lower. Yeah. Sorry, I can't lower my volume at the moment. You can talk, just don't yell into the mic. One sec, I have to lower the volume. This is loud as hell. Okay, better. I got the brightest lights on the bridge. There's two people in front of me and they're not even pedaling. I've just received news, ladies and gentlemen, that my girlfriend has stopped using one of her Apple products. We're making progress. It's working. That was a very slow Williamsburg Bridge time. It kind of bugs me when people don't pedal even downhill. I get if you don't want to pedal fast on the way up. It's a pain in the ass. But like, can you pedal on the way downhill? Do I really have to be hitting the brakes on the hill? So that your bike with oval wheels that you're not pedaling doesn't slow me down? This person on the right wants to pass me, but you're not. Fuck you. I don't give a shit that you're a car. Ha ha. Fuckface on the right tried to cut me off and failed! See, the really cool part about race Bafang versus the other Bafang, the red one that I was showing you that has the back seat, the real cool thing about this one is that it's powerful enough and agile enough that when somebody tries to start like cutting in front of me to cut me off, I can cut them off because I'm fast. The acceleration on this thing is just extreme. It's fucking amazing. So there we go. Like the power on this thing is crazy. I'm just avoiding all the potholes because the other bike can take them, but this one can't. Tiny wheels. This is these tires are 700 by a 38C or 700C38. I forget how you're supposed to say it. I'm not a bike person. I still call crank arms pedal bars, but yes, I think it's 700C38. These are not like the other bike. The other bike's got some nice 2.8-inch wide tires, like really hardy stuff. This, I go over the wrong bump at the wrong speed, and my wheel is an oval or a square. Yeah, is that the 1,000 watt Bafang motor version? It is Sonya, but we're not exactly running it at 1,000 watts. This is hooked up to a Subvaton 72150 controller. I'm not sure you can complain about people not pedaling. Oh, absolutely you can, because you're trying. See, what you're trying to do is say, "Oh, well, you're not pedaling either." Yeah, but I'm not blocking other people while going downhill. If you're going downhill on the bridge, and you are not pedaling, and you're not, and people behind you can't pass, that's being an asshole. Oh shit! I'm about to get dinged. I wasn't paying attention perfectly there. But now I let somebody pass me. You see what you did? Damn it. Well, that's not gonna last. Catch up. Because even before I had the motor, I pedal down the hill. Even if it's downhill, and if it be after I had the motor, I'll use a little bit of motor downhill. But like, don't go 16 miles an hour down the hill when there's people behind you. That's drives me nuts. What the fuck are you doing? Really? That was an asshole move that those two pulled. The two people that just passed me on my left and my right while I was stopping for a fucking red light. Okay. Whoa. Dude, did you see that? There's a big cloud of smoke to my right where somebody just skidded because they stopped at full. They just did a straight up skid in the middle of the street because they didn't stop for the red light. That was a car. Could you see that, Erica? Yeah, the car to my right almost killed the guy right in front of him. No, there was like a nice little dust cloud in the street. I'm not sure if the camera picked it up. That was crazy. See, I could pass these two dipshits if I didn't care about going through red lights. But I care about going through red lights. They keep going through the red lights. I keep catching up to them. Whoa. That was the dipshit right there that almost killed somebody. The one that went at the... I think my front wheel may actually be coming off, so I am going to stop for a moment. Because I think that that is bad. Let's see. You're going to go your 29.9 miles an hour and make sure your wheel's not falling off. That's what my mother always told me. Okay, the wheel is not falling off. The wheel is simply bent. Oh, well. This is what it is. Andre Kiljan. Okay, are you saying slow down, bitch, for the one that just skidded before hitting the car? Or are you saying slow down, bitch, for when he just sped right by me on my right? As fast as he can to show me what a real man he was. The only time I ever got mugged is when I donated money to Paul Daniels. My front wheel does not look like it's in good condition. I think I'm going to go on the side of the street at this point, and I will see you all later. Thanks for watching, and as always, I hope you learned something.